Welcome to Oyotunji village. Last time.
Link for oh the Google Meets. Okay, let me send it to you. Um, I need to send it. Yeah, I'll send it to Miss Candice now. I'll send it to your phone number. 44516, right? Yeah. Yeah, I sent it. Okay. Good morning. Good morning to each and every one of us. Thank you for joining us again this morning. Good morning. It's nice seeing our beautiful faces again this morning. And I'm so excited to have our representative from EOC, Nassau County, the president of Miss Candice, and Miss Rachel, right? Nice having you here. Thank you so much for supporting us every now and then. Thank you so much. So the topic before us today is refocus, recharge, and rise. For those of us joining us online, have shared the link in the chat. So kindly click on it because as you all know, it's always an interactive session. We have to open the workbook and bring, if you have a printer close to you, I made this one view only so that you can write. I want you to write this down. So please access the documents and let's get started. As we all know, last month we talked about accelerating the growth. We spoke about how we have to nurture our growth. You have a seed, and if you have a seed, keeping the seed, you did not plant the seed. There is no way the seed will grow. The same thing with your skill. As a mom, even as a dad, you have a skill, you have something special to you, but you are not utilizing it. You're not putting it to use. It's not going to grow. So it's just like you just keeping your seed inside. If you keep your seed inside the house for years, it's not going to give you any fruit. So now we were encouraged last month that there is a place for us to go back and pick those skills. Yes, we've been making some excuses. Oh, it's because of the children. Oh, I don't have time. But while you are taking care of these children, you can learn one or two things. Today, we now want to talk about refocus. Yes, you have an exam, you plan writing, you've even registered for the exam. Last month I spoke with couples of some mothers and they told me, oh, I've been postponing my exams. I've been postponing exams for time and uh, it's cracking. So I've been postponing my exam for some time. I didn't have time for it. I have to postpone because the children is not allowing me to do this exam. But instead of we postponing exams, do you know out of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can achieve something? This is the purpose of this section. You're not starting over. I must tell you this, you're not starting over, you are starting wiser. And now I want to reassure us that we just have to pick it from where we stop. If we all remember in the beginning of the year, we all have New Year resolution. By the end of this year, I want to become so and so certified in this. I want to start a new job. I want to start a new business. I want to do this. I want to do that. But now is October, the last phase, last quarter of the year. And you look back, you're like, oh my goodness, I've not even done anything for this year. I want to tell you today, I don't want you to feel bad about it. Yes, don't feel bad about it. The sun out there is still enough for you to dry your clothes. All you just need to do is what? To refocus, recharge, and rise. Be ready to rise. And that is the purpose of today's workbook. So the workbook is focusing on resetting your goals to finish the year strong. We need to reset those goals. What are the things that worked? What are the things that are not working? So I want you to reset your goals to finish the year strong. I have in the first section of the book workbook that says a moment to breathe, reflect, and realign before the year closes. I think we have like 10 weeks more for us to end 2025. But we can still reflect, we can still realign before the year closes. You have accomplished more than you realize. And this workbook will help you to see it clearly. It will celebrate it, you will celebrate it fully and plan the next steps intentionally. So now I want us to go to the first section, which says reflect, look back with gratitude. My 2025 in review. I want us to look back and review 2025. What what are the things that you can reflect on? I want you to be um, honest with yourself. What are the things you can reflect on? What are the things you have achieved? What are the things you have been able to work on, maybe adjust? Write it out. Look at the positive side first. Don't look at the negative side. Oh, my exams, I was unable to accomplish this exam. Oh, I was unable to do this. Oh, I was unable to do that. No. Do you rest more? Yes, as simple as that. Were you able to rest more this year? Do you spend more time with your children this year? Do you Are you more committed, maybe as a dad, to school runs more this year? Those are little things you can reflect on, even though all these small things, we don't pay attention to it. So I want us to reflect on this journey so far. Write out three things you are most proud of accomplishing this year. Three things you are proud of accomplishing this year. I want us to have a reflection on this. What are the three things you are proud of accomplishing this year? Is it showing up more consistently for your family? Spending more time with your family? Those are accomplishments. It's not only when you have money in your account that you have accomplished. So, spending more time with your family, you have more time for your children, you were able to start a small business. What are the things you have accomplished this year? If you're joining us online, you want to write in the chat, please, you can feel free to put it in the chat. Thank you. The second question is, what challenges taught me the most valuable lessons? What are the challenges you faced this year? The challenges you faced this year, and what are the lessons you have learned from it? Maybe you were unable to balance your time. You just got a new job and you were unable to balance it with your family or with your business or with your children. What are the lessons? If you can reflect on this, that will help us to improve on it. I want us to write it down. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm a failure. I wasn't able to do this. No, write it out. You will see that you have done so much this year. I want you to write it out. Three, what goals did I pause or drop and why? I cited an example of a mom that told me, oh, I've been postponing my exam for some time now. Why did you postpone your exam? Write it in your workbook. Why did you postpone your exam? Write it out. Or why did you drop it? Some even canceled the exam. Why did you cancel it? What is your why? If you can address this why, this will help you to see the reason maybe you need to go back or you need to restructure things, you need to re strategize, and that will help you to achieve more. Do you know that procrastination is a thief of time? Oh, I don't have the time now. I can't I can't do it now. I can't achieve it now because I don't have the time. Oh, this is just too much for me. Write it out. When you write it out, then you'll be able to. I will cite my own example. I was once in your shoe that I always give excuse. I will have 1001 excuses why I will not be able to write this exam. I will have 1001 excuses why I must not go to XYZ place for, for a meeting or for something. I will always have a reason. I get so downcasted so easily. I don't see things. I will just like, oh, maybe, and because I'm this kind of person, I pay so much attention to people's reaction. I get so discouraged easily, and that does not even give me a move. But when I sat down and I did this kind of evaluation for myself, I sat down and was like, okay, so why do you always find yourself in this shoe? Why do you always conclude like this? Why do you always procrastinate? I will do it later. Before, I don't believe 24 hours is enough for me. And I'm always so busy doing nothing. Because by the time at the end of the day, and I'm evaluating what I've achieved, nothing. And I'm busy. I'm not resting. I'm looking so tattered. Nothing is working. And you will come and be like, but you are busy. Nothing to show for it. But until I did this kind of evaluation, so what are the things taking my time? I wrote it down. I realized it may look so funny, but it's true. I realized I spend more time on social media. Yes, I can scroll and scroll and scroll for the next 3 hours. And I have a bunch of things I needed to do. It's very simple, right? Very, very simple. We don't pay attention to it. And the first thing I did when I noticed that was that I deleted all social media from my phone. No Facebook, no nothing, no more social media. So I got the only time you can see me on Facebook, even till now, is when I have my computer in front of me. And that has really helped me to achieve more. There's no way I will be carrying computer around. It's only when I decide that, okay, I need to spend some time. And I even have a bunch of things to do. So most times I don't even remember I want to go on Facebook. Now I have a business suit, even for Mindful Mom. So anything I want to post is through the business suit. So I'm not even going to the main platform to even see, oh, no, I just got married or something. I'm not saying that we should not socialize. I'm just talking about what take our time. For us, we have to sit down. Yours may not be social media. Yours may be, maybe you can sit down and play game for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. And what you're supposed to achieve, you're unable to achieve it. So, what are the things that are taking your time? What are your whys? Why are you pending those dreams, those plans, all the goals you have at the beginning of the year? I remember at the beginning of the year in Mindful Mom, we did a mood board, goals, strategies, different kinds of things. We mapped it out, wanted to like, oh, this year I want to do this. This year I want to do that. But do you still have this in place? What are your why? I want us to write it out. I want you to be honest to yourself. Have a deep think about it and write it out. You will see that by the time you strategize all these things, it will help you to be able to see where you should put your energy to. What are the things you need to remove? It may even be phone calls. I have some people that when they call me, the next 1 hour, they're still on that call. And I have things to do. So I learned the time I have to pick calls. If you want to call me, don't call me early in the morning because that's my most productive time. So if you're calling me early in the morning, my phone is even in silence. So I have to put my phone in silence. I have to start paying attention to this to discipline myself to achieve more. I was telling my husband recently that now I realize 24 hours, God that created 24 hours has done a good job. 24 hours is enough for us to do whatever we want to achieve. Mind you, remember I said 24 hours was not enough for me before. And now I even achieve more than then when I do complain. So what are your why? What are your why? I want you to write it in that workbook. I want you to write it in that workbook. Um, the next one says, what personal or professional growth am I grateful for? Your personal or professional growth are you grateful for? Write it out. And if you don't have any professional growth for now, what about your personal growth? I just share some of my personal growth with you. And my professional growth this year, I don't even know how many certifications I've done this year. Was it in August? We were traveling. It was a 7 hours drive. I hope I registered for a course in the 7 hours drive trip. I did. I did the certification. You know, our treasurer in Mindful Mom sent me a link for non-profits, granting something. And she was just like, oh, Mama, let me share this with you just for you to have an idea how funding, grants, and the likes do this exam. And I was, oh, thank you. I got certified in it. So, all these little things that we think you're on a long trip, you have a long flight. What are the things you can do? What are the books you can read? Readers are leaders. If you want to grow professionally or personally, we must be ready to read. We must be ready to explore, learn new things. With that will open our mindset and it will help us to grow. Now we are in page 2. Gratitude and lessons. Gratitude and lessons. We have 2 columns. Please, if you are just joining us, especially Google Meet, there is a link in the chat. Please click it. You have access to the workbook and you can print it out. Feel free to print it out so that you can fill it out. Thank you. Then if you're on LinkedIn, I have the link too. So for you to fill it out. Thank you. So we have 2 columns. One, what I am grateful for, what I learned from it. What are you grateful for? First of all, you have children that can help you to rearrange your house. I don't use the word disorganize. They rearrange the house for you because they rearrange the house for you. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. Before, I always, oh my goodness, what is this? Why is everywhere just, can't her house be neat for just 1 hour? And one day I told my son, my eldest son, I was like, please, can we just make this house neat for 24 hours? And he was like, Mommy, it's not possible. He told me point blank, was like, Mommy, that's not possible. We can't have a neat house for 24 hours. It's not possible. But it's a blessing. Sincerely, it's a blessing. Because I will be like, oh, if visitors should knock and coming in, say that's a sign that we are in the house. And it's true. It's true. It's sign that you have children in the house. So look at it from that angle that they are blessings. So from then, I don't use the word, oh God, well, this place is dirty. It's just like, oh, thank you, Lord. I have people to rearrange my house. Yes, it's a blessing. What have you learned from it? Gratitude. You are grateful. You don't see them as a burden. You don't see them as a burden. If you have children that are grown, involve them in the cleaning. Let them be involved. With that, the stress will not be too much on you. They will see it as fun. They want to clean. My second son, he arranged his room. I always like on his neck. Can you please fold your clothes? Oh, mommy, his elders will help him to fold. Few weeks ago, he now folded, arranged everything, looked so neat. He now came to me, was like, Mom, I've changed. I said, you've changed? Come to my room. When I got inside the room, come and see. Well arranged, folded. I was like, really? So you can fold like this? He said, yes, Mommy. So you have to tell people now that I can fold. I'm now organized. I'm now changed. I'm a pro. The way I was talking, he was like, I'm a pro. We visited a family friend. When we got there, it was like, Mom, tell them that now I arrange my room. I was like, yes. Hello, everyone. Me that now arranges room. It was so excited with it. Let's get them involved. What are the lessons we've learned from this? What are you grateful for? You have children that are ready to learn. You have children that want to listen. Even if you feel they don't follow instruction as expected, we should always remember that children will always be children. We should give them that room that they are. That's why they are called children. So now look at the lessons you have learned, maybe the way you approach them, the way you do things. Talk to them. Take it easy. What are the lessons you have learned from all this? To section two, refocus, reconnect to your purpose. Refocus, reconnect to your purpose. Vision alignment. Sometimes we drift. Now we return to center. What matters most to me at this stage of my life? I want you to direct that question to yourself. What matters most to you at this stage of your life? What is the most important thing to you right now? Like, like right now. Is that a comment? What are the what are the most important thing to you at this time? So I want us to write it down. Write what is the most important thing to you at this time. You can put it in the chat, or as well, what is the most important thing to you at this stage of your life? You want to go back to work. Yes, right? That's the most important thing to you. So now we go to the next one. Where do I feel out of alignment? Why do you feel disconnected that you really need to reconnect? Is it in your career, your health, your relationship, your faith, your business, parenting, finances? Where do I feel out of alignment? Where are you missing it? Where is that part disconnecting? I want you to underline that part, underline it. Now, to the next one, he said, if I could describe the woman I want to be by December 2025 in one sentence, write it. I am a woman who what? Fulfill purpose, who does not give room for procrastination, who is ready to move, who is not discouraged. That is one of the things that helped me. Yes, a lot of discouragements around me. I can tell you, I've shared this over and over for this mindful month thing. Most times, people will just like open mouth and just say things, and you just be like, "Oh my God, what is this?" But I have grown being past what people say or waiting for people to validate anything, because what I know what I want to achieve. And I can tell you, it has been so fruitful. So many times, these are hangouts. It might be later in the day that people will watch what we have uploaded and they will start sending me messages. Oh, thank you for this section. I've been going through this. And they will now start scheduling and I'll now start having one-on-one sections and cool. So there was a day, I think our first event, when you send people from the corporate, I think it was only me and them and the guest speaker that was here. That was how we resolved going online, because if you remember, at first we never planned going online. And when they came, nobody showed up and 23 people registered. Yes, 23 people registered to come for this event, for the first event, but nobody showed up. And that day I was just like, no problem, where's my phone? Yes, to me, I'm not a social media person. I don't like my face everywhere. I have this reservation. Then with the discussion we had, that don't let us make it online, so that was how I went online. What's the name of that lady that you sent? She was just looking at me that I love the way you handle situations. We went online and people saw it and was like, wow, we love what you are doing. This makes sense. Oh, let's do this, add this to it, add this to it. And that was it. But if I've allowed the situation, it wouldn't have been much fun if it's just me and the speaker and people that came from, we won't be able to do much. But with that, even some people sent in their questions that day. There was even a time when Tanel came, they sent some questions. I have to email him the questions. So discouragement will come. People may not even believe your vision. People you trust so much may not even want you to do it. They will have something to pick. They may be like, oh, why did you choose this topic? Why did you dress like this? Why did you use this place? Why? They will not tell you what will make you move forward. But when you see yourself, you describe yourself as someone that does not allow discouragement. That's my whole one word as a woman. No room for discouragement. I don't give room for discouragement. I don't allow people to talk me down because I know what I carry. I know the value I carry. So I'm showing the same thing to Ross. What do you carry? What do you want? What is that one word as a woman before by the end of this year that you want to reflect on you? We have the wheel of balance is a self-assessment. I want you to rate it from 1 to 10. You have to have access to this workbook. Please check the chart for you to be able to do that and visualize the balance. You need to score yourself from 1 to 10. Your health and wellness. How much do you rest? Some of us, in the course of, oh, I want to make more money, extra hours, and we are not resting at the detriment of our health. I'm not saying you should not make money, but please balance it. So, your health and wellness, family and relationships. We have family, we have, especially these are children, they need us as well. As much as you want to work, there's a place of we balancing our family and relationship, your career, your business, your finances, your personal growth, your spiritual life, fun and creativity. Now, I have two questions for you for us to reflect on. Which areas need more attention? Which areas need more attention out of just these life areas that we listed? Two, what small step can I take this week to improve one area? Just one step. Any of these areas that you think you need to balance. Is it your health? How much time do you spend to sleep? You can set your maybe timer for you to be able, or if you have a smartwatch, it's very, very important because this money that we are making, if you don't have good health, God forbid. So please, if it's your health, why can't you just track the numbers of hours you sleep per day for you to know maybe you need to adjust? Then time with your children, ask them questions. Do you like the way mommy spent more time at work than in the house, or daddy spend? What do you want us to do this weekend? Let's don't let us just assume that, oh, I'm working because of them. I'm going out because of my family. What, as a dad, as a mom, let's evaluate this thing so that we can balance this. To section 3, recharge, plan forward with intention. Plan forward with intention. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't, for people on LinkedIn. Okay, sorry. So, plan forward with intention. Now we are in the fourth quarter, goal reset. We can still reset our goal for this year. Let's set goals that align with our purpose and capacity. I want us to set the goals that align with our purpose and capacity. Focus area, our career and business, family parenting, health, wellness, we have faith, and our personal life. What is it? What are your goals? Why it matters? We need to write it out. Why it matters? What are the action steps you need to take? And what is the due date you are assigning to this? The due date assigning to this. And I want us to pick your top 3 goals and make them smart. 2 months ago, we discussed about smarts. Your goal, you know that it must be specific. You have to be specific. I want to write my certification exam by 30th of October. Not, I want to be certified in 2 weeks. This date, you have to make it specific. It must be measurable. It must be achievable. You that you want to write a certification exam in the next 2 weeks and you have not been studying, that is not achievable. Even if you go to the highest mountain to go and pray, you know that you've just written letter to failure. So that is not achievable. So you need to create time for yourself if you will be able to prepare for that exam. Make it achievable. Let it be relevant. The goal you are setting, let it be relevant. I will still go back to the certification. The certification you want to write, is it relevant to your career, your business, your skill, or you just want to write for writing's sake? Because when it's relevant, that will encourage you. It will help you not to procrastinate because you have set that goal ahead of you, that at least by the end of this day, if I have this will help me to get this particular job. Time bound. I said that earlier on. It must be time bound. Now, we are going to obstacles and solutions. I want us to identify potential challenges and create proactive responses. What are the potential obstacles? What are the possible solutions? What are the support needed? Going back to the certification, if you have been procrastinating since the beginning of the year, what are the potential obstacles? Maybe your children are still very little. You don't have anyone to take care of these children. Now, possible solution. Do you have any, maybe your trusted neighbor, or you have a friendly, like a low income daycare around you, or you have a family member that can come around to come and take care of those children while you go inside your room to study for maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour? What are the supports you need? List it out. Oh, I need to get in touch with A, B, C to come around to come and help me with the children, or I need to speak with my spouse that, oh, you need to keep engage the children for some time while I have time for this. So I want you to write out those obstacles and come up with possible solutions. Refill your energy tank. I want us to use this page to list our recharging habits. How do you get recharged? What gives you energy? What encourages you? What are the things that encourages you? Yes, I one thing about me is that I surround myself with people that believe in my vision. People that can tell me, oh, don't worry, you can do it. When I saw Miss Candy this one, I was so excited. Sincerely, so excited because I really feel so encouraged because this morning I was so tired. I was feeling so tired. I didn't even feel like coming. I didn't really push this event because I just don't know. I was just feeling so tired. But by the time I got home, because I got back home this morning from work, I've not even closed my eyes to sleep before coming here. And Miss seeing you and Miss Rachel, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I was so excited about it. That seeing someone that believe in your dream. Anytime I see you, be like, oh, how is the work going? How is this? It's a very big encouragement, relief. You will feel that you are not alone. You are not alone. All the advice you give me, oh, register it as an NGO, do this. And that's what helped us to get this place because we were able to register as an NGO. That was how the library gave us this place. Yes. So, all these little things, surrounding yourself with people that believe in your dream, people that can encourage you even when you are not saying it. At times my husband will be like, oh, just don't, just make sure that you are focused, you are doing it. Don't worry, people are seeing what you are doing, keep going. And people will send messages. Oh, I love what you are doing. We have a newsletter that we roll out every day. Yes, we do it every day on WhatsApp. Though we have been more consistent on WhatsApp status, we have a WhatsApp channel. So we send it to the channel every day. And this group is for women, yes. But do you know men are showing interest? One of those that read the newsletter private chatted me and was like, please, I think you will need to change this name from Mindful Mom to either Mindful Mom and Dad or Mindful Family. That's because what you have been writing, the newsletter is really helping our homes, and we are learning a lot of things from it. I was so encouraged with those words. And at times they will send me messages that, okay, can you help us discuss on this particular topic? Can we talk more on this particular topic? That is it. This gives energy. So what are the things that gives us energy? What are the things that drains our energy? I've explained that too. Things that drains energy. If you surround yourself with people that will always like, you can't do it, just don't waste your time, you will not be encouraged. And if you are hearing that every now and then, you are going nowhere. You will not be able to do anything. I'm from Africa. Every little thing we put it on devil, witches, and wizard. There are some things it's not the devil. It's it's not devil. Africans will always have a blame on the devil. If you fail an exam, it's the devil. You don't get a job, it's the devil. It's not devil. There are a lot of things that we need to put in place. So, what are the things that drains your energy? One thing, I will stop doing this chorus. What is that one thing? I told you about the way waste my time scrolling through for social media, real. And I realized it wastes my time. I have to stop it. I have to uninstall Facebook and everything from my phone. I don't want it again because it was wasting my time. And I can tell you for the past 2, 3 years now, I've been fine and it's helping me to achieve more. I movies, oh my goodness, I can watch movies from morning till night before. But now I've been able to like, no, I have a particular time. If I want to watch movie, I have movie time with my children that we can watch, and that is it. So, what are the things you need to stop? One thing I will do more of is what? What are the things you want to do more? You want to spend more time on that vision to re-strategize things. You want to bring out your vision board, the vision board that we designed this year. You want to come up with it, come out and re-strategize it. Yes, you can go back to it. You can work it out and see how you can achieve more this year. Section 4. Section 4, rise, accountability and community. Find your accountability partner. This is very important. Accountability partner. You need accountability partner. You need someone that can lift you up when you are down or when you are discouraged. You need someone that can help you when you are losing focus. You need an accountability partner. I remember earlier, was it earlier this year that we did LinkedIn challenge in Mindful Mom, and some of our mothers that participated, some of them got a job through this LinkedIn challenge thing. Some of them, they were able to grow there was even a particular lady, she had only 3 followers before she joined. And by the time she will finish, I think it was like close to 2,000. And not only just the 2,000, because I tell people it's not just about you having followers without adding value. It helped her career. She was able to grow more. She started a book club, you know, different things, a lot of testimonies like that. Some got recruiters getting in touch with them, and it helped their visibility because we have people that will follow up. What are the things you are doing? What have you posted? We have a strategist, a social media strategist in her means. She's more specialized in on LinkedIn. So she took like 3 days, I think either 2 or 3 days section to like help us, tell us more what are the things to post, things to do, things not to do. And that helped. And with the help of accountability partner, it helped people to really achieve more. So in that section, I want you to name your accountability partner. Who is your accountability partner? Your area of focus. What are you focusing on? Is it career, business, anything you want to focus on or spending more time? List it out. Then preferred check-in. Where do you want your accountability partner to check in with you? Do you want it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly? Bi-weekly or monthly, you have to take it out. You have to tick it. Together, we commit to encourage each other through progress and challenges. We need to celebrate wins, no matter how small. You have to stay honest and compassionate through the journey. You have to be honest to yourself. Don't deceive yourself about it. If you are feeling discouraged, you can talk to your accountability partner about it. So many times, like me, I have an accountability partner too. My husband is my accountability partner because he knows how to screw. Because I need someone that can help me to like screw it out. And anytime I like, oh my, there's no excuse, something like that. So you need someone that will be honest with you and someone that is compassionate with your journey. And I want you to sign it, sign your part, send that section to your accountability partner to sign. You may think it looks simple, but I can assure you it's worth it. It's really worth it. So I want you to do that. And very soon, we are launching out our accountability group again. Before the end of this year, we are going to roll it out. So be on a lookout for that. We are rolling it out because this has really helped. But because of the summer program, we had to stop. So now we are starting another cohort for this accountability section. We are going to group 4.2. We're in 4.2. LinkedIn people, I think that's 4.2. Okay. So group check-in calendar, accountability circle. That's under your accountability, your week one focus. What are you focusing on? Your win shared, lesson learned, then the next step. Next step. I want you to write that part out. 4.3, reflective prompt for accountability groups. Use this in your weekly or monthly meetups. What small win am I celebrating this week? What habit am I nurturing right now? Maybe you sleep too much. It's part of the habit and it's depriving you of things to achieve. So we have to pay attention to it. Yes, I understand we need to rest, but at times, too much of everything. So maybe you sleep too much, you are working on your weight loss, but you eat too much. You can't close your eyes to those cake, to those candy, to those. So, what are the habits that you have right now? What challenge did I face and how did I respond? What's one thing I would do differently this week? Who or what inspired me recently? Section 5, affirmations and declaration. Do you know there is power in your tongue? What you want to become, you can speak it out. When you are saying positive things to yourself, it come to stay. And when you are saying negative things to yourself too, it's come to stay. One of the things I've learned in motherhood is the use of positive words. I tell people something, oh, motherhood is not easy. Oh, motherhood is stressful. Motherhood is when you are saying that, you will always be stressed. Yes, I've been in both sides before. Oh, this is too tedious for me. Oh, I'm feeling frustrated. Oh, this. Mm-mm. But by the time I started using the word, my children are blessings to me. They are not burden to me. I see joy in them. They understand whatever I tell them. Me being a mother does not restrict me from achieving my goals, achieving my dream. I'm going to be the best of the best. I will have a good job. My businesses will flourish. With that, my mind started changing. I started seeing things from another perspective, and it has been so productive. So for me to come here today to tell you I've been there and it's working. So I want to encourage us to have a strong affirmative words. And I have in the workbook that stated, I am capable of finishing what I started. My progress matters more than perfection. Each small step counts toward my big vision. I want you to write your own down. I am what? Before the end of this year, I choose to dash daily. I want you to write it out. I've told you mine. So I want you to write yours too. I want to read from you. If you want to share it, you can send it as a DM. Closing reflection. How do I feel after completing this workbook? How do you feel after completing this workbook? What one word defines how I want to end 2025? One word that defines how you want to end 2025. My final word for us this morning is you don't have to rush to catch up. You have to try to be nice to yourself. But in the process of you being nice to yourself, does not mean you should allow excuse. Yes. Because at least Janet have told us to rest. I need to sleep 12 hours. Oh, I need to. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, I say you should not rush to catch up, but at the same time, there is a place of you balancing things. You only need to show up consistently, intentionally, and with heart. Show up consistently, intentionally, and with heart. Let's finish the year strong together. I want to encourage us this morning to go back and sit down with this workbook, fill out all those sections, reflect on it, and see how you can help yourself to achieve more in the remaining weeks this year. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we go, Miss Candice will not come here this morning without saying a word, and I want Miss Rachel to say a word before we close. Yes, ma. You can talk there, and if you want to come, either way. Oh, okay. So, okay.
Good morning. Good morning. It was a delight to be part of this today. Um, they say when the student is ready, the master appears. And this was so uplifting, encouraging, and it really did reset and refocus for me. Um, I give Miss Janet and her husband kudos for their persistence in being so intentional and unsuccessful in doing. We need this, and I encourage you to continue to be a part of it. One lift one, and we make it better, stronger communities for our children and our families. So, Miss Janet, it was a pleasure, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Miss Rachel, you have a word for us?
Good morning, everyone. It was a pleasure being here today. I know my supervisor would always use the word intentional. I don't know, we're here for a purpose, for a reason today. We just happened to stop by and stated that we'll only stay for a little while, but we stayed for the entire presentation. This was wonderful. It was amazing. I even said to my supervisor, I'm going to have my kids do this also. I just want to say thank you, Miss Janet.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
to your husband, the
Thank you.
partner. He's always very supportive, and it takes two.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Please, if you have any question, I really want to use this medium to appreciate as many that get in touch through DM to send message to encourage us. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And I always want to talk about our partners, those that have been supporting us. You can see HEOC, that's all here today. We are so excited to have them. So if you have children that is between the ages of 3 to 5 that want to go to Head Start, just look for Head Start around you to register your children. They want to have your children in their school. And also if you're in Queens, we have Quincy CDC in Queens County. They have been supporting us too in Mindful Mom Week. You are pregnant, you need breastfeeding classes, please get in touch with Week. You can just Google it and get in touch. And Harmony Healthcare. Harmony Healthcare, they've been so supportive too. And I think they're in almost all the cities in Nassau and Queens. So please get in touch. And thank you so much to Freeport Memorial Library for giving us this space. Thank you. We really appreciate this, and we are not taking this for granted. Thank you so much to all our participants this morning. I hope you enjoyed today. See you again next month. And please be expecting our message for the accountability group. We are going to start November 15. We are starting the accountability group November 15. So please, we are going to roll it out. Try as much as possible to join. And if you have people that need this kind of group, please share it with them. Let's help family and friends. Let's encourage people around us. Thank you and God bless you. See you in November. Bye.